So, hello everyone. It's been a while since I've done this. I feel like this shouldn't be out of the blue for me, considering that I do end up sort of I don't know what the word is. I do end up having these phases where I end up not being completely consistent. Yeah, consistent with my streaming. But we're sort of in limbo right now. Um, I had some free time today, so I thought, why not? I'll jump in and I'll stream because I got a new game jam starting today, so why not give it a try? Why not stream the first at least the first couple of hours where we come up with a creative process. I mean, that's what the music live streams are for. What's today? Wednesday? Workshop Wednesday, we'll call it. Just on a whim, Workshop Wednesday. So there's no face cam today. Um, my face cam is currently not plugged in, but I don't know. So I think it's a good. I think it's. Let's just go ahead and get started very quickly. So this game jam is Redline's monthly composing game jam finale. I have never heard of this game jam before. I just someone posted a link to it a couple weeks ago, and I said, okay, this looks interesting. Let me join. So here's the challenge. We have a picture here, and this is what we're going to be basing our inspiration off of. And to me, this sort of gives like a, I don't know if it's just the setting, but it gives me kind of like that apocalyptic, like The Walking Dead type vibes with like a sunset at the end. Oh, what's up, Oregon? Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. So we have this picture here that we're gonna work with. I love The Walking Dead. Welcome, Tina. Welcome. But on top of that, we also have a bit of a challenge that I was not aware of, and we have a little bit of a system here. So we can only work with a certain amount of instruments that equate to 15. So this is going to be a bit of a this is going to be a bit of a challenge because I've never attempted something like this before. But I'm thinking if I'm getting Walking Dead vibes, I might want to go a little bit more on like the piano and the electric guitar. I think that would probably be uh, the ideal version, and then maybe like a synth or two. But piano on its own is already really expensive. Not the angry emo. We got emotes flying right now. Actually, hang on. I just realized chat's not entirely visible. There we go. Now chat's visible. Okay. So I'm thinking piano, which is 8, and then electric guitar, which is 4. We already we're already at 12, I think. Yeah, 8 plus 4 is 12. We can only go up to 15. It's chaotic, and I needed it. Tina, you are indeed a very chaotic person. This is very true. How much do we have left? We're at 12, 15. We only have 3 left. And apparently you can get back you can earn uh you can earn coins if you use either bagpipes or a triangle. I don't know where on earth those would fit, which I think is kind of funny and makes sense why you get points if you use them. But I don't think I'm going to be using them. I think what I need is just a one synth preset, which is 2. So that's going to take us up to, what is that, 14? 14. Okay, yeah. So I think we should just go ahead and we should start composing. Let's open up a new project file. I'm gonna call it RMCC10 dash game jam. I don't have a name for it yet. And I might show this project later that I've been working on. But for now, we have other stuff to be working on. Alright, first things first, let's go ahead and let's pull out some instrument tracks. This one's going to have a piano on it. Alright, let's make sure that we can hear it. Perfect, we can hear it. Okay. Alright, so... Actually, I'm going to download this image. I think I will throw it up on the stream, sort of have somewhere. See if it does. Cool. And then, let's see, how do I throw it on stream again? I forget. MCC 10. Why did you go over there? Oh, this is purely... Okay, never mind. Wrong one. Which one is it? Display capture? No. Image. There we go. I'm a little silly. Image file. There we go. Now it should be showing on stream. That is way too big. Holy crap. Okay. I think we'll just place this down here for now. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, that way we can look at the image and then not have it, and also have Pro Tools open as well. So we need to match this vibe. How are we going to do that? Obviously, I'm thinking it has to be like a... Because it's really giving that post-apocalyptic vibe. There's like nothing around. It's very desolate. Everything's far off in the distance. It's just like a single road leading to a sunrise or a sunset. Which to me, I think, gives the feeling of hope. Which is sort of like how a post-apocalyptic, like, setting show would end. It's like, oh, but there's hope. We can't give up hope. It's just stuff like that. Actually, what we're doing, this is going to be pretty quiet stream. So we're just going to have other music sort of just sitting in the background. That will make it softer, because we're still going to be actively writing music. We don't want it to cross over and become a little too chaotic. Alright, let's start messing around with stuff. Actually, I think I just found that key out of the blue, and I kind of like it. Hang on, let's quickly just write that down so we remember. I think if I'm reading this correctly, it's a G flat minor. Quickly try and put that down. Minor. Like, is that not it? What would it be? F sharp minor, maybe? Yeah, I think it is. What is it? It's F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp. Yeah, okay, it's F sharp. So that sort of ground, that sort of help ground the creations that we're making as well. All right, let's try some other things. I think that could be a good chord progression. Right, let's continue recording very quickly so we can write that down and sort of just have it there as an idea. Something like that. I'm really liking the sound of that. And then I want a specific guitar sound. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Hopefully I should be able to. It's like a delayed guitar sound. Maybe? I don't know. This might be the one I'm thinking of. What was that? I think it's up to the new follow, Weed and Sun. Welcome. How are you doing today? We're currently writing music for a game jam. We have a weird challenge that we're currently facing right now. For quick reference, we're competing in Redline's monthly composing challenge. This is the first time I'm doing it, even though it says finale. What we are currently doing is we are writing to this theme, and we have a challenge of only using a certain amount of instruments based on how much coins we have. It's a very interesting concept that I haven't tried before. But right now we are limited to piano, electric guitar, and one synth preset. One synth preset. So that's currently what we're doing. I'm pulling out a guitar right now. We're trying to find a good sample for one. I'm gonna turn off the delay very quickly just so I can hear it. Actually, I might keep the delay on a separate. Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep the delay on a separate effect, and we'll just sort of roll with what we have right now. All right, cool. Oh, I didn't realize we were in an ad break. Oh, crap. I really wish I could change how Twitch does their stupid little ads. But unfortunately, that's something I have control over. What was the pattern that we just did? I really liked it. Something like that. Here, I'll solo this very quickly so we can hear what I'm just the guitar on its own. Trying to come up with a motif / melody for the project. Nah, that doesn't work. That's way too much of a jump. I'll just slide you back down there. Very, very interesting. Also, just want to make sure that the ads are done. Yes, they are. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Man, I wish I had a. I wish I had something like what Pirate Software has, where he has. I think it's like a piece of code attached to like the Twitch API that knows when ads are about to go off, and so it'll like notify him, and he'll stop what he's doing in order to wait for everyone who's in the ads. That's something that I really. That's something that's really cool. All right, let's go ahead and listen to this again because I wanted to hear what this was. Oh, that's right, it's muted. It's very slow paced. Okay, I guess I can't change the BPM for some odd reason. It's fine. Yeah, it's a very slow piece. Which honestly I'm not too mad about. So I don't know if we're allowed to do this, but I do have some ideas that involve like a more softer piano. Here, let me quickly pull one out. It's one that I've used in a lot of my work because, and it's actually the one that we're hearing right now in what is this, Blue Orchids? It's this one. It's a really nice soft piano. I'm thinking we could possibly use it as well. And just maybe, hopefully. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know how it works. I don't know how this jam works. Here, okay. We're gonna temporarily take a look at some other submissions that are currently happening in the server or in the Discord server. Let me quickly just do that. Make sure. Cool. Okay. So this is the Discord server where all this is happening. I'm gonna go ahead and move the picture out of the way very quickly and put that where chat is, and then maybe put chat on top of it. Okay, cool. That should work. So, okay, so this is what people have been submitting so far as just sort of an idea on like where, and hopefully this won't affect my vision, because I think I already have a solid vision of what I want, and so now we just have now we're just sort of perusing through what other people have been doing. So this is from a bored cube. Okay, very 8-bit. Interesting. Okay. One thing that I've never actually like considered writing in my entirety in the entirety of my music career is writing 8-bit, and maybe I should. Maybe I should consider writing 8-bit. Whoa. This is very heavy. I will say that. I think the most exciting part of doing game jams is at the end you get to see everyone's submissions and see how differently each person took the theme and the challenge. It's always the best part. And we might do more game jam streams coming up soon. This is currently one of 3 that I have in the upcoming months. I think I have this one, and it's going to lead directly into another 2-week game jam or music composing jam. And then somewhere in July will be a huge one, so like a month in order to write a soundtrack. So that's going to be pretty fun. I want sort of these streams as like almost like a time capsule of the sorts. But that's all that we can see right now. In that's all the people have posted. I'm not. I think it just started like I don't know a couple hours ago. Let's take a look again. Yeah, 9 a.m. So it's been like what 3 hours or something. Yeah, just about 3 hours. All right. So let's get back to writing music. I would really love to. I'm actually going to ask the question. Are we allowed? How do I want to ask this? If I decide I want piano, does that only mean I can like keep it to one type of piano? because I really like that Ambient Space piano. But I can't. I don't know if I'm allowed to use it. Awesome. I'm still one piano purchase grants you infinite piano power. Sweet. Great. Now we can do some cool stuff. What's the relative major? Is it A? Yeah, okay, so it's A major. The relative major is A, but we're currently working in F sharp minor. My fingers are being a little weird. They're hitting the wrong keys. Okay, it's fine. It's whatever. Let's move the picture back down here for now. Okay. I think today I sort of want to get ideas out, and then maybe start formulating. But I believe from what the Game Jam requires, I think it's only one song, one track. You can make multiple songs, just make sure to include them in the same submission. Avoid submitting loops if possible. To avoid making a loop, make sure you have at least 2 unique sections that don't share all instruments or rhythm between them. Any DAW or genre is allowed. Submission length should be between 1 and 5 minutes. Now, we know me. My pieces end up being like around 4 to 5 minutes. Especially with the recent one. Which we might take a look at later, just because we're doing a music stream. Don't submit remixes, covers of existing songs. Taking inspiration is allowed and encouraged. No AI generated music. This is important. No. Oh, wait, hang on. No, you guys can see that. No AI generated music. But for some odd reason, and I don't really agree with this part of the rule, AI art for cover and backgrounds are allowed. Personally, I'm not a fan of AI art, considering it's very. I'm just not a fan. If you keep the legal rights to your submission. If you want to use someone's submission for your project, ask for permission. You can participate with a team, solo, or you can join a team. Make sure a single person submits. Okay, submission. You must submit both a link to your submission on any streaming service, preferably YouTube or SoundCloud, and upload the original recording in MP3 or a WAV file. WAV format as a downloadable file. Screenshot or video recording of your arrangement in your DAW is required. You can upload these. Upload these are screenshots for your project page. That's a little weird, but I'm not gonna. I get the point. It's I think I did that for The Worlds Beyond Our Own. We'll quickly take a look at that and see if that's true. Or put them in as images on the page itself, or you can include them in your YouTube video. That's how you submit. Okay, it's probably gonna go up on SoundCloud. It's where a lot of my Game Jam submissions go. But I think this is probably going to be like a 1 or 2 track thing. I don't think it's going to be fully it's definitely not going to be a full soundtrack. I think we're probably going to keep it under 5 minutes worth of music. Maybe at most it's going to be under 7. But very quickly, I did want to take a look at my Worlds Beyond Our Own, which is where it's right here. I think this is what they mean. They want like photographical evidence that like the project files are yours. Yada yada. And then they want like a way to download the songs. But yeah, I think. Oh, we didn't even talk about the rating. Hang on, let me move the inspiration image again. Yeah. Oh, that's right here. So we are going to be rated on composition, the melody, harmony, and arrangement, the creativity, how creative the song is in terms of the instrument choice and playing style. I think this is probably where we're gonna like get the least amount of points. It's not the most. Hang on. I got. What am I looking at? Okay, sorry, I got distracted because I'm working on a different game at the moment. Um, that is not ready to be talked about yet, but it will be soon. This one, all that I can say for now is that it is going to Steam. Yeah, okay. So, as I was saying, I don't think we're going to get a whole lot of points in the creativity section. I think electric guitar and piano is a pretty standard. And unfortunately, I can't use bagpipes. Where are the bagpipes? I can't use bagpipes because I don't have a preset with bagpipes, nor do I just have them lying around my house for an actual recording. And the triangle, I don't think I have a good triangle sound. I could. Hang on, let's take a look. Let's see if that's true or not. Give me battery. I don't think we have. I don't think we have one. Where would it be? Probably be in telephone. Well, would you look at that? Nah, I don't. It doesn't give off like proper triangle vibes. Not that I would want to use this kit anyways. I don't think this will fit with the style that we're going for. So I think, yeah, I think we're gonna have to abandon the triangle sounds. To my displeasure, we're gonna have to get rid of it. No, we don't have enough coins to afford electric percussion kits. So going back. What else? And then mixing. Things to look out for. Clipping way too much or too little bass, mids, and highs. Bad volume levels, etc. Very interesting. Oh, wait. I just realized. Wait, hang on. Is this like an AI? Oh my goodness, it is. Now, I don't want to throw shade people's way, but I didn't realize this background was AI. To be fair, I didn't even notice that there was background until I scrolled up because this caught my eye. I was like, wait, there's background? Lo and behold, it's right here. Okay. So we have our inspiration. It's sort of post-apocalyptic. Now, how do we apply it? I'm assuming electric guitar means I can also... Ooh, hang on. What if I record some electric guitar? I've been using my electric guitar a little bit in my soundtracks recently. Specifically, I've been working with Bug on his Uncharted short film. And I've been using it as sort of an excuse to like say, hey, I want to put electric guitar in here. It's been going pretty well, so I'm thinking maybe that can carry over to whatever this will be, and we could put some electric guitar recordings in there. Nothing too much. It's like power chords and open chords mainly. But right now we're in a pretty decent place with our lead. something along those lines. And I know we still have a synth that we need to use. I want to sort of... It has to be a one sample synth, and I don't know if I can bring more in or what. Maybe this track just sort of needs that minimalistic feeling to it. I think maybe that's what we need. Just sort of letting things like sort of just sit there and simmer with the listener. I think we should probably try that. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try and... Let's go into Smart Tool mode. There we go. We're going to try and hone this down a bit. We need to make sure that this is quantized. Why are you... Hang on. Go back. Oh, that's right. I forgot we had this soloed. Okay, well that's not gonna work. There you go. Something like that. We need to lower the tempo. I'm not entirely sure what the tempo's gonna be just yet, but let's take it to like a 105. Okay. It's something slow, but also like rhythmic. Okay, definitely not that. I think it was better as is. Give me the click. Here, actually, I'll leave this over here and we'll try to... We'll try to find that tempo. It's a slow one. Let's try 84. Oh. Something like that. I can... Okay, I think I see the vision. Okay, yeah. Let's bring this over here. Let's start getting stuff. At least for the intro part. Actually, I'm gonna move that back. I think it'd be better if I just record this by hand myself because it's gonna be a very different section. Okay, let's try that for now. Get that quantized. YouTube. On, off. off. You guys are whole notes. Boom. There we go. Okay. Get you over here. You over here, and you over here. Bo-do-do. Let's try that very quickly. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. Now what if we made it a little bit slower? Curious. Let's do a 78. Yeah, that's the feel. Dun, 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 dun. Something like that. Sort of start off the track. And then, actually, I had a different idea. Is this empty? No, it's not. It's got the piano on it. This piano is going to be used for a lot of the higher notes. So, like, all the way up here. Something like that. I don't know. I can't remember the exact melody for "We Have the Cure." I don't know why, but I kind of I remember the Magic of the Forest. A little rusty, but I remember it. And then also the Trails of Information one as well. Oh, that's why I'm rusty, because I'm playing the melody with my left hand. Man, music creation is so cool. It's so fucking cool. I'm literally gushing over my own work. Okay, we need to get back to it before I start losing my mind. What do I want to do is the question. I need to find a good, like... No, give me Omnisphere. Bruh. Ooh, no, I can't. Dang it, I can't. I was gonna say I could totally use some of my new toys. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I got some new. Hang on, actually, I can pull this up because I think I have the document somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. I recently got some. God damn it! Fuck you, Twitch ads. Anyway. I recently got some new VSTs and effects from Output. If you don't know, Output has a lot of good stuff. They have the Exhale vocal library. They have Signal. They have I think their most popular one is Arcade. And I bought a few things because a lot of stuff was on 50% off sale. And I was like, I cannot miss this. So I bought three specific VSTs and one specific effect plugin. And they'll sound very familiar if you know me, if you know my inspirations, and you know my my background. All right, so we'll start off with this one. This one might sound very familiar if you know what my favorite game is. I'm just waiting for it to load. I think I broke Pro Tools. No, okay, there we go. Alright, so this is Signal. If these bell droplets sound familiar, it's because they are. They are used in the Subnautica Below Zero soundtrack quite a bit. And as you guys know, Subnautica Below Zero is my all-time favorite soundtrack. So I recreated the bell droplet sample. I'm pretty proud of it, of how I was able to recreate it. Yeah, it's pretty epic, pretty epic. And then on the other side of things, I also got this sample right here. Hopefully it'll load in a reasonable amount of time, I should say. Okay, even worse. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Now we got bigger problems afoot. Okay, we got it open. Alright, this one's also very familiar. And it comes from the same source. Oh, hang on, wait, I gotta turn that off first. Also from the Below Zero soundtrack. So now I have two very big libraries. And I guess engines now that I can like take samples, I can modulate them and modify them however much I want to. And it's going to be so freaking cool. I think these are definitely going to fit right at home into my soundtracks, especially knowing their capabilities. Like I can modulate. No, hang on, don't change anything. I can change so much about this. Like I can change rhythmic patterns. I can change wave patterns. It's all so complex. I wouldn't say it's on the level of. Did I just do something? I wouldn't say it's on the level of like Omnisphere. I think Omnisphere still will be my main, but like I don't mind incorporating stuff, and I have been. Like if you listen to some of my recent soundtracks, we're now, like I think. Oof. I want to say let's take a look at Minecraft Reimagined. That was entirely made with Omnisphere. Now I'm starting to use more contact libraries. We're using the default contact library. We are using the default contact library, which I don't remember where it is. Oh, it's right here. Default contact library. We're using Exhale. We're using Ethereal Earth. Oh yeah, I also got Analog Strings, but I haven't found a use for that yet. We're using Majestica quite a bit actually. What else? I don't think we've been using anything else here. We've also been using Spitfire Audio Labs. I'm trying to think. Is there one more? There might be one more. Oh yeah, we're using the Irish harp as well. Pretty common in my soundtracks. So we're using a ton of different libraries and a ton of different programs. And then the last thing that I got, which I'm really happy with, is Portal. Portal is a granular effect plugin where basically you can take two things and modulate them on like a X and Y axis. It's pretty cool. So here's what it sounds like with Portal now. Actually, hang on. No, we're gonna listen to it again without Portal, and then we'll listen to it with Portal. If my software decides to not crash. All right, so here's without. And then here's with. And yeah, we can take a look at what it's controlling exactly. So this is the advanced view. So you get the idea. I think anything in purple is being controlled by this one right here, and then anything in blue is being controlled by this one. We don't have a whole lot on the blue. I think we only have pitch. But it's really cool. Really freaking dope. And I think I really want to make use of this somehow in the future. Maybe in like a proper soundtrack. Maybe I'll find a use for this in the one that we're currently writing right now surrounding what is it? Message from Deep Space. This one has been something that I've been working on for a while. I think I started building it on this channel. I don't know. I think this was closer to the beginning of the year. But we'll see. Hang on. We're currently taking a break from the Game Jam stuff. I need to clear my head a bit, and then we'll go back with a bit more of a fresh mindset on it. And we'll start like picking apart stuff and seeing what fits and what doesn't. It'll be great. It'll be fun. But we need a little bit of a detox. If you could open, that would be great. I don't want to push you though, because I know you'll crash. I've been having a lot. I don't know if it's because my project files are just in native. What's the word I'm looking for? Natively bigger. Because of how complex I'm writing things now. It's not anywhere near the simplicity of like, let's say, Champions of the Universe or Minecraft Reimagined. I think everything's now really complex and pretty detailed. So I can't remember if we went over this on a stream. If not, we're going to do it now because it's been a few months. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the music entirely now. We're not going to do too deep of an analysis into this, but this is sort of a project that I'm working on in a similar vein to Worlds Beyond Our Own. Only there's just one song right now. Technically a second one, but I don't think it fits, and I'm not convinced that it should be part of the soundtrack. Anyway, let's just take a listen. This is also my longest piece, I believe, which is freaking dope. parts I'm most proud of. It's like the second part I'm most proud of. I love this instrument. It just sort of circles around your head. It's so cool. So freaking cool. Man, if only I could submit this track for the game jam. That'd be freaking dope. I think we definitely win creativity with how I was treating that EQ. I feel like this could technically be considered part of the soundtrack with The Architects and what was the other one? Do They Exist? Mainly because it uses somewhat of the same instrumentation, but also a little bit different. I don't know. So it uses space piano, uses specifically the Waiting for the Horizon, which has been really growing on me recently, which is why it's sort of been a staple in my bass lines. Like, just listen to how it sounds. That's pretty dope. yeah, it's one of my my favorites. And then of course we have Pat as well. Actually, I want to talk about the climax in general because I'm really proud of this climax. There's just so much going on. We have the arpeggiated melody, I guess you could say. We have chords, 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 and a lot of layering in the strings and the brass, and then just simple chords and a bass line, and like a drone through the vocals, and then we have our lead melody synth, or I guess our melody on a pad synth. I don't really know why it shows it, but it sounds good. But holy crap, it sounds very cinematic and very epic. And then slowly but surely it's starting to wind down a bit. It's sort of like this is the peak of a mountain, and then right here is like the second peak. Yeah, it's super cool. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. One of my favorites. I think I currently have 3 favorites. It's like Magic of the Forest, Trails of Information, and then Message from Deep Space. And I would love to write a soundtrack surrounding Message from Deep Space. I just don't know how yet. It'll happen. It'll happen sooner or later, but right now we're sort of in limbo as I try and like throw ideas together. Throw ideas at the wall and see what sticks. And yeah, and then going back to the piano work. So freaking cool. You can see it happening right here on the EQ. Let me get out of narrow mix. Very cool. And then we got the is that it? No. We have 2 automations going. Pretty sick. This instrument though, this one caught my attention. It was really cool when it did. It's got two synths in it, I believe. And one of them I panned. Yeah, it's just going in between your ears. It's so cool. It reminded me of my 8D audio days. And then we just got a regular synth playing. But yeah, that reminded me of my 8D audio days, and I was like, whoa, I need to include that. If you don't know, my current music channel, Noah Arona, it used to be called Time Traveler 65 Music, and it used to be where I uploaded 8D audio versions of songs, and it did numbers. I'm not gonna lie, but I wasn't happy with the idea of like taking people's music, putting it into like Audacity, upping the panning to like 3,000, and just like it wasn't for me. So I have all the videos unlisted right now, so anyone who did like them can still listen to them. But it's not a music channel, and I think I like it a lot better with my music instead. Maybe I'll do 8D audio versions of my own music. Who knows? But yeah, that's that song. I think I have one more. Don't save. Should be fine. I have one more track here that I'm pretty proud of, or I wouldn't say proud of. I'm content with it, and I'm happy with it. But I wouldn't say it's on the same level of like the big three that I've written so far. I need more. I need more than three. Maybe I'm just picky, but I need more than three. This is going in a this is going in a lo-fi album that I'm writing called Take a Break. I don't know when it's releasing. There's literally only 3 tracks. Uh, this one's called "This Is What Home Feels Like." I'm a little worried about the name because I'm afraid that if Jake writes a song, the Golden Hour guy, he's been writing a lot of music called "This Is What Blank Feels Like." I'm like, I don't want him to write a song called "This Is What Home Feels Like," and then my music just gets completely drowned out by it. Anyway, it's a lo-fi song. Originally, I was gonna put this in a new project where I write purely based off of how I'm feeling, and like no lyrics, no nothing. It's just I write what I'm feeling, and I was like, wow, that's a cool concept. And then I was like, wait, this can actually fit better as a lo-fi song. So I think that's where this is gonna sit. That project is currently shelved, but it might come back out some point in the future if it's able to stand on its own 2 legs. Who knows? Anyway, let's play this song. It's very reminiscent of a track from Minecraft Reimagined. Why are you unmuted? Go. I did not. That was not supposed to be there. Maybe this is something that gets him into the game too. No, I wouldn't do that. I definitely wouldn't do that. Yeah, it's very reminiscent of a track from the Minecraft Reimagined soundtrack called, I think it's Lilacs. And yeah, it's a nice little song. Definitely gave me like nice cozy vibes. But yeah, in my in my mind, it's got a very similar feel to how Lilac sounds. And I mean, technically, I guess. Well, okay, there's a few differences. One being I put a little more thought into this one and how it sounds. Um, Lilacs, I think, has like one melody that plays on 3 different instruments. This one has a melody and a counter melody that sort of dance with each other in a way. So we have the main one, and then we have the counter melody. As well as we have a little bit of variation in between. So we have like a section with just the melody, we have the counter melody, we have like a soft break, bring back something we know, and then tell something new. As I like to say, I gotta say that saying has been living with me for uh, that that saying has been living with me for the last few months now, and it's actually really like embedded itself in how I write my music. If you're unfamiliar, back in October I went to this event called Game SoundCon, um, and I got to meet the composer Starfield in Anzur, and his whole talk was about tell me something I know, tell me something new, and the whole idea is basically if you tell someone something completely like new to them, they won't latch onto it. If you tell someone something they already know, they won't find any use for that information. Um, and they'll basically like just not really do anything. But if you tell them something they know and then tell them something different, sort of taking something familiar to them and leading them into something new, then the information will make more sense to them, and they'll also hold on to it. And so I've been using that quite a bit in my music. It's always there's a lot of like signature motifs. I like to think that I'm pretty good at my melodies and my motifs. Like I think my best one is probably I don't know, Blue Orchids. And then I guess the Champions of the Universe theme, because that also made it into the Minecraft Reimagined theme, and in turn also like sort of littered throughout the soundtrack. But I don't know. I'm pretty proud of how like my melodies come together, and how, especially now that I'm at Berkeley, and I'm getting my degree in music writing. I've been taking a lot of like different music courses, and I really think all the information that I've been learning is starting to like really settle in. Like I'm really starting to soak in the information. At like, even though I still find myself using just regular thirds, like hang on, no, don't put new automation in. Like we're still using like we're still using mainly thirds. I'll say this actually just proved my point. Um, we're still using triads, just the 1 3 5s, but every now and then I'll start to incorporate different chords, like a seventh, and it sounds so beautiful when it does. And every time I'm like, oh man, I need to include more of these. Slowly but surely, I'll start including more and more complex ideas into my music, but it's sort of a growing process, I'll say. So yeah, this is a song. This is what home feels like. Hopefully, it'll be coming out this year. Um, I'm not entirely sure when the album will be coming out. I want it to be more than 10 tracks, and right now we only have 3. So it's a little. Ideally, I'd want it to be like 15, maybe. It's a lo-fi album, so the tracks are going to be on the shorter side, I guess. Right now we have one called Low Battery Means It's Time to Sleep, and then another one called Just Another Lo-Fi Song, I think. Yeah. Don't save. And Just Another Lo-Fi Song, I think, is just a lo-fi recreation of Without You. Pretty fun, pretty simple. Yeah. I think we've talked about this on stream before, so I'm not going to play the entire thing. But just as an idea, like, this was fun experimental work, and I think it's sort of what reignited the flame. Back in Take a Break was supposed to come out in 2021. It was supposed to be my second album after Beginner's Guide. Beginner's Guide was the first album to release. I want to say Champions of the Universe was like third. Well, it actually ended up being second, but was it second? No, wait, I don't think so. Bandcamp, tell me the truth. Talk to me straight. Which one was my album? Huh. It was the second. Yeah, Beginner's Guide was first, and then Champions of the Universe was second. So there's really only one album that's not on. Uh, well, Beginner's Guide. A lot of Beginner's Guide is in. Actually, I think all of it's in. Hang on. No, there are two songs in Beginner's Guide. Yeah, there are two songs in Beginner's Guide that did not make the cut into Minecraft Reimagined, but that's okay. They were sort of not to my standard. I just closed the page. I can't remember what they were. One of them was Ocean Waltz, which is a song that I wrote technically in my first computer digital audio workstation. It's through a website called Audio Tools. I don't really recommend it because I couldn't understand it. It's very visual. And when I say visual, it's like you have to click and place synths and then physically like drag a chord in between them and the mixer. And then if you want effects, you're going to have to do the exact same thing. You're going to have to drag chords through each of the effects in the order that you want them. It wasn't very user-friendly. And I think standard digital audio workstations were a little better. So it is what it is. Yeah, so we got Lo-Fi Without You before GTA 6. Why is this grouped? But okay, I'm not even gonna question it anymore. It's a pretty fun lo-fi song. I had fun making it. I'm just sort of converting. I don't even know what genre I would call Without You besides like, I don't think it's R&B. It's not R&B. I think it's just pop, like a ballad pop. It's fine. Do I? Nightmare ambiance? I don't even know. Oh, that's right. Where is it? Low battery means it's time to sleep. Don't save. Yeah, low battery means it's time to sleep is the other lo-fi song. And I had this funny idea of like, what if I gave my lo-fi songs like very obscure names? And I think I have a plan where like I jot down some like random names in a journal. One of them is "Sorry Karen, you cannot come in today," or like, "Sorry Karen, we cannot help you right now." Something like really silly and dumb, but like it's lo-fi. This is the last lo-fi song I have to share right now. I think this one used a decent amount of like music theory knowledge in order to write. Lots of sevenths. The percussion might be a little too reverberated for my taste. We might dial that back a little bit. Yeah, I don't think this is done. This needs more to it. Very generic. No transitions or anything, just sort of exists. transition from one segment to another. Not to mention the delay on the delay on the percussion just sort of makes the transition really sloppy. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. I need to do something about that guitar sound. Not entirely sure what I'm gonna do about it, but I feel like it needs like a little bit of change. I think I just finished. I just like started working on the song again. So this is a good example of like a song where it's like you write something and then you need to like detox yourself from it and then come back to it with a pair of fresh ears. Like there's some stuff here that needs to get changed quite a bit. Like this is nowhere close to being done. I might have called it done before, but this is definitely not done. Let's see, anything else? No, I think we can go back to the game gem now. Don't save. We don't really have anything that is worth saving. Alright, let's get back to it. As a reminder, concept art piece right here on the side. Right there, I'm pointing to it with my mouse cursor. Alright, let's put the click check up here, just so it's not dividing our tracks. Did I put something on here, or is this just a regular sine wave? Just a regular sine wave. Or I guess square. Saw wave. Put a sine wave on it, why not? I think it's a sus chord. Sus 2? Yep, sus 2. I'm so good at my music theory, guys! Alright, let's think very quickly. We want... I don't know what I want. Maybe a pad. I got this... I don't know if it's, like, just how I write, but no... There's, like, maybe 2 songs out of my entire discography, out of all 92 songs, I think. Is it 92? Maybe it's 92. Here, let me take a look. Yeah, 92 songs that are published right now on Spotify. I'm started using Spotify as a metric because a lot of stuff on Bandcamp is either like solo stuff that's like added on later, or it's stuff that's like specifically Bandcamp. Like for example, I think Without You has a remix. Yeah, Without You has a like a remastered version specifically available if you buy the Without You single. So it's the Without You acoustic, and then as a bonus, free for Bandcamp users, it's I don't know what to call it. It's not a remix. It's not a remastered. This is one of the weird. It's a weird one because it was made in Ableton. I made it for a music production class. Do I do? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna open Ableton right now. That'd be going way off track when we're trying to write game jam track. Trying to write game jam music. Welcome to my life as someone who's been diagnosed with severe ADHD. Very interesting. Too watery, too Subnautica-y. Maybe? Let's try this out. The reason why I'm doing this is I'm trying to get a sense of how it sounds in multiple octaves. Little bit of a piercing sound, but I think we can comp that. Well, I guess when I say comp, it doesn't mean what I think it means. There are multiple definitions. But if I had to guess, I don't know. Would that be usable? Maybe. I'll keep a pin in that one. Heaven Shores, that's the flute sounding one that I use in a decent amount of tracks. Luscious Airwaves. Oof, that is sharp. Ah, that would be pretty cool, but it doesn't fit. I need to use that somewhere. Especially like when you do the lower parts. Wait, I think I did use it somewhere. Am I going crazy? Where is clouds, radioactive clouds? No, I don't think I did. I think it's something different. Yeah, no, I don't think I used it. Dang it, unfortunate. Unfortunate. That's Ocean Voyage. Very long attack. Okay. Not entirely sure what I want to do here. I don't know what I'm looking for, is the question. Okay, definitely not that. Nope, that's the one I used in Cubic Chronicles. Was it? I think it's a world worth exploring. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. We don't need to start a song with pads like the other 90 tracks that I've released. It's bad. It's real bad the more I think about it. Every single song I write has like four to eight measures of just Pad intro. Like, okay, hang on. I'm gonna do a little experiment here. We're gonna do this, and if we land on a project file with a pad on it, I'm gonna end. I'm gonna cry. Boom. Which one's this? Okay, that doesn't count. That's homework. Forgotten Ruins. I'm like 90% sure. 90% sure Forgotten Ruins has this. I don't even remember what Forgotten Ruins is. Oh, Forgotten Ruins is unfinished project. Well, I don't think it's unfinished. It was never even started. Here, you know, let's check the recents. Facility of the Deep. Don't save. Facility of the Deep was for another previous game jam, composition game jam. I think it was for like a remix game jam, like it's called RMX or something. And I recomposed an old Ben Prunty song. I mean, yep, here we are. Pads. Not that. I forget which song in the Lost Discs this is. There's a song specifically. It's in. I built it in the random melodies and idea folders. It just sort of kept growing and growing, and I couldn't stop it. Anyway, we're getting far off topic. No pads. No intro pads. We're starting with something else, whether that be a fade-in melody. I don't care. It's just not pads, not like a growing pad or vocals just like bringing it in. No, none of that. We're trying something different. That's too comfortable for me. I could try and start off with this. I don't know how that would work. See, I wouldn't even mind a pad being underneath this. It cannot just be a straight pad. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. So I'm just listening to this. I'm trying to get ideas from it. Like, how do I want to tackle this? Okay. I think I I think right now I'm currently running out of steam and I don't have any like I don't have anything that would be like a good um yeah, I don't think I have any good ideas that are going to formulate from this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and end stream right now. Um, thank you all so much for tuning in. I don't know when I'll be back. Probably not anytime soon. But to sort of clarify, when I say I'm going on hiatus, I mean from daily streaming. There's going to be like a pop-up stream every now and then. No specific schedule attached to it. It's just sort of whenever I have the free time. Because I like doing content creation. I like doing stuff like this. And I don't want to give it up. So there's going to be a couple streams between now and I don't know, probably next July. Um, Probably a lot more around like the winter time when I actually have a break in my schedule. But for now, I'm just here. I'm working. Um, a lot of streams that you might see in the future will probably be music streams, just because that's what I like to do. Like music streams are really fun, and I like showing off my ideas and sort of allowing people to peek behind the curtain. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Unfortunately, I gotta tune out. So I'll catch you all sometime in the future. Bye bye.